Today we're going to learn how to set up an account in GED Wizard. The account in GED Wizard is a prerequisite or required before one can take an official GED exam. Setting up the account shortens the time the students receive their exam scores, as the scores are loaded directly into the database, thereby reducing the time to send scores by mail. In addition, students can check their own scores from any computer connected to the internet. So to begin, open any internet browser, and I'm going to click on Firefox. And once your browser is opened, you're going to type in this address up in the URL, and we're going to type in http:// and then we're going to type in www.gedwizard, all one word, .com, and then click enter. Just a few guidelines before we actually set up the account. Number one, creating an account requires that you follow the formats discussed exactly as described. Otherwise, you could possibly delay getting your exam scores. And number two, setting up the account requires that you complete the entire questionnaire. However, for purposes of this training, we are only going to cover the email and password setup. Once the GED Wizard opens, you are asked, do you know your GED Wizard's account email and password? Since this is the first time you are setting up your account, your answer will be no, I do not, which is on the right side of the screen. Therefore, this is the section you will complete. So, it's asking for a first name, last name, and a birth date. And in this case, we're going to use the first name, Mary. So type in the first name, and then we're going to type in a last name, test case. And this is all just examples. And please follow the format for the birth date of month, day, and year, 4-digit year. So we're going to enter 08271990, and at the bottom it says next step, so we're going to click on that. So in this next screen it says tell us where you would like to test. So scroll about 3/4 of the way down until we find North Carolina and click on the circle or the checkbox, and then click on continue. So it's checking to see if that name and birth date matches anything in the database, and it may take a few minutes. So we'll just wait until it comes up. Once the system is finished checking to see whether or not that name and birth date matches anything in the database, you will come to this page called My Account. On the screen we will enter our email and our password for this account, and we ask that all students follow this format for the email and password. Caution: do not enter a personal email that you might have with Gmail or Yahoo. Follow the format exactly as described. The format for the email is first name dot last name dot social security number with no dashes at nc.non. So let me type in our test here, and our first name was Mary dot test case, which is the last name, dot, and we have a fake social security number 111223344 at the @ nc.non. Once we type that, it's asking us to confirm this email, so we type it in again, Mary, first name, dot, last name, test case, dot, and the 9-digit social security number without any dashes, and then we're going to put the @ nc.non. Now, the same thing with the password. Please follow the format exactly as we're going to specify it here, and it's going to be the letters A, B, C, plus your 9-digit social security number without any spaces or dashes. So in our example, it's A, B, C, and then our 9-digit social security number, 111223344. and we're asked to re-enter the password, which is A, B, C, and then 11223344. Now, in terms of setting up the account, I would advise that you come back at another time and finish the questions. It would take you about 15 to 20 minutes, but for purposes of this training, we're only going to be doing the email and the password. So we're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom where it says Save. We're going to click on the Save button. So once we have finished setting it up, we're going to log out so that we can see if it actually took our password and set up an account. So we're back to the main screen where it says log in to GED Wizard. It's asking us, do you know your GED Wizard account's email and password? And in this case, we can say yes, we do, because we set it up. So our email was our first name, Mary.testcase. And then our social security number at nc.non. And we're going to use the password ABC and then our 9-digit social security number again, and we're going to log in. And there it has, we have our account set up. So, and when you come back again to finish the account setup, you're going to go into the demographic survey. That concludes our training.